Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttrading-solutions.com on a Tuesday, 21st November. Yeah, we got NVIDIA earnings. As I'm doing this video, it should be coming out shortly here. That's obviously going to be the big event here, depending on how the market reacts. It's a Magnificent Seven stock, the last one to report, bellwether in AI. So really interesting to see. Let's get right into the charts again. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so I can grow it. I'm working on some other ideas to get obviously more information to all of you. Let's go ahead and get into the charts real quick. In fact, let's see. I'm going to see if we can see some kind of reaction. We'll definitely see a reaction. I'm putting up the NASDAQ here, actually live as this video is happening with NVIDIA earnings coming out soon. All in all, really, just again, looking at the chart here, we are in fact very close. We're within striking distance of the all-time highs in the NASDAQ, the all-time highs being up here, with what's happening. Whether, we've had a little bit of a pullback today, not any, we had this little tiny level right there, but it hasn't been really significant. Kind of this wick over wick area right here, that is still the last really any kind of levels. So we'll see tonight if we get a big reaction from NVIDIA. The expectations are pretty high on that. Also, the S&P just barely took out the highs up here. We did attempt a short on this at TTS, and obviously very, very tiny position on this, and we got clipped out of this. Very, it looks like it may go higher. I don't know. We'll see. This is very, right on top of that guy right there. So just kind of gave that, it was a very aggressive trade and very, very small size. So we are also in, Bed Bath Beyond. We're also in, we just closed out Ross Stores for a profit, and looking for other opportunities. That's where all the action is. Burlington today blew it out. Retail, and interesting, retail is where all the action is. Speaking of which, next week we've got Dollar Tree, which is something I'm really excited about. This week we had Burlington, we had Dick's Sporting Goods, but Dick's Sporting Goods gave a lot of it back. Just looking at some of these stocks here. Now on the indexes, not really much to talk about, really. It's just been kind of churning and burning here for the last couple of days. Even the small caps just can't get any traction. Going into the holidays seems to be a bullish thing, but the thing is also the VIX is now closing, maybe closing around. I'm still looking for the VIX to close below 13. We're getting close. We're at 1333 on the VIX as of the close today. So we'll see if that takes that 13 out, and probably around 12. I think the market's going to really have a tough time getting moving higher. Also, we had a bond auction yesterday, the 20-year bond auction. Initially, it was a positive response, but nothing new here on the interest rate front. Clearly, you can see nothing going on here. We're still sitting right at these levels that I've had here for, gosh, almost a month now. Can't get any kind of traction. What's going to get us moving? Next week, we've got core PCE after the holidays. So we'll see. Dollar is, again, the big mover, still moving, trying to get a little bit of a bounce off of this 103 here. We'll see if this was the total move here, or I still think that eventually we're going to move all the way back down in here. On the currency front, the Mexican peso did hit a level and pulled back right there, but nothing substantial. Yen looks like it may want to break out. So this is also something to be monitoring. Swissy, a pullback possibly here, and Australia maybe wants to break out. So that really is, currencies have been challenged, as you know, has very, very, very tough. unless you caught some of these moves when the dollar came off, but it spent about a month and a half just trading sideways. Silver is also very choppy. Looks like it had a really nice pop. It's got some levels up top over here, but now again it goes into the chop. Also, gold seemed like it was going to has a level to break out from right here at this 2018. So gold did come up, but again, it's going to be interesting. 2018 is going to be the breakout point on gold. Oil, we talked about this the other day, kind of hovering around the 77. If it breaks above these highs here, right along the 79, I think 80, this level right where it broke down from 80 is going to be your next level on that. And then nat gas just continues to drift lower. Nothing on the charts really other than that massive gap, which I think is, looks like it's, we've got inventories on gas and oil tomorrow, which, maybe that gets nat gas moving down towards that gap area down around 250 or so. Looks like, clearly nat gas seems like it wants to break down. There's also a chance it may hold right around here, this 280 level as well. So we'll see what that brings tomorrow. And then the only grain markets that I'm really kind of focused on is the soybeans, just back and forth. Big, those are decent swings. I mean, this is 27 to 90. So these are we got some pretty decent swings in the soybeans. And so if you want to focus on the grain market, soybeans are the ones to focus on. Corn and wheat just kind of dead here, just chop, nothing going on there. So all in all, we'll see what happens with NVIDIA and see if there's any what type of reaction we're going to get out of that in probably the next 20 minutes or so. And this could be the big, probably for the week, the big market mover, and then the market should quiet down as we move into the holiday. We do have, again, futures are going to be trading during Thanksgiving, just quick reminder, and we do have half a day of stock trading on Friday, an abbreviated New York session, New York Stock Exchange sessions there. So still some stuff to do. But overall, that's it. Okay, so everybody have a great holiday. I'll see you. I'm not going to be doing a video on Friday. I'm going to be so I'll see you next Tuesday, and we'll see what happens between now and then. Okay, so you guys have a great holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you need anything or want to subscribe to the newsletter, I will be writing a newsletter this weekend. And going into the end of the month, some stuff I'm going to try to put together some stuff. Okay. All right. Again, transparenttrading-solutions.com. Subscribe to the newsletter. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great holiday.